Okay guys, for the second deck that I love to use a lot, I'm going to do the brand new Jurac cards. Now, everyone knows about some dinosaur cards, but they haven't really been popular, but 5D's brought them back, and I love using these cards. We're going to start off with Jurac Giganoto. Yes, 7-star monster, 21 attack, but as more Jurac cards flying into the graveyard, all face-up Jurac cards gain attack. 200 attack for each Jurac card in the graveyard, so 10 Jurac in the graveyard? Guess what? That's automatically 2,000 points. And the two cards I like using, Dracula Vito. 5-star monsters are really hard to bring out since the tuners in this deck are level 3 and I don't have any level 2 monsters, but this is where I get around a little niche. Okay. The attack and defense are equal to the attack and defense of the original Synchro monsters, which is why I think they put it as 5-star. And basically you just face a face down defense monster is automatically destroyed using this effect, so without applying damage calculation. Okay, now let's gonna roll the big cards. And how I love this card so much. Jurac Titano. Okay, here's the effect. It can be special summoned, so you can bring back a monster reborn, but it's alright. When on the field, you can be targeted by trap cards or effect monsters. Once per turn, I can move and play a Jurac card with 17 or less attack, and gains 1,000 attack points until the end phase. So that's 4,000 attack, 43 if I have Jurassic World, yes. I did mix some old with some new and make this dinosaur deck. It's a mix of the old and the new. As an example with this card. Ultimate Tyrant, which is one of the best dinosaur cards before Jurac Titano came out. Same attack, 3,000 attack, but when he's on the field, he has to attack all other monsters on your opponent's side of the field, so 3,000 attack. I don't think a lot of monsters are actually going to survive this, but he has to attack all monsters, so that can become really helpful later. Especially if monsters have like 5 cards on the field, just using to clear it all out and then use other monsters to attack directly. And this card is really easy to bring out big monsters, so I run 5 of them. Save for Ancient Dino Beast, you only need to tribute 1 dinosaur card, even though it's an 8-star monster. If you tribute 1 dinosaur card, you can just summon them. And when it's dinosaur monster special summon from your graveyard, you can just draw 1 card. 2,700 attack points. I'm running into Jurac cards, Jurac Tyrannus. You can tribute a dinosaur card, making gain 500 points. And when this card needs fixed battle damage, gain 300 points. And this. It's like, if anyone knows what Black Stego is, I have 2 of these in this deck, but it's pretty much like a better version of it. Can be special summon from your deck. You can flip them back face down. Again, you contribute with just 1 dinosaur type monster. And basically, when he's flip summoned, you could send all our cards face down defense mode. The only way you could avoid that is by flipping them up during your turn, but you will take twice the amount of regular damage, so. And here's the tuners of this deck. It's like miniature Ultimate Tyranno. Key attack all your opponent monsters once, but 1,500 points. You probably won't be doing a whole lot of that, so. And the way I get most of my monsters, Jurac Goiaba. Whenever he attacks and destroys a monster by battle, I can bring in another Jurac card from my deck, and it can attack this turn. I would have run 3 of these cards, but I just didn't have enough money to get more of these cards, which really sucks. 2 Jurac Velos. Whenever he's destroyed by battle, bring on another Jurac card with 17 or less attack. Jurac and Naron. Whenever he destroys a monster, I could set one set card your opponent controls and put it back send it back to their hand. Jurac Protops. He gains 100 points for each dinosaur card on the field. 2 Miracle Jurassic Eggs. Help bring out some of the tougher ones. 2 Destroy Sauruses. With decent attack and help bring out Jurassic World. 2 Box Dagos. Good defense. Help attack a little bit. And then if he gets attacked, put him back in defense mode. Sabersaurus. Oh no, just because I just needed 1 normal monster in my deck. 19 attack. Bag Velikai. When he attacks, he gains 400 points. When I get an attack, he loses 400 points. So basically, it's like Steamroid, except he gains 100 less attack and loses 100 less attack when getting attacked. Now to the spells. Big Evolution Pill. Simple solution to bring out all the big monsters. For 3 turns, I could bring out monsters without having to tribute summon for them. So imagine, so it's like swords. And 3 turns is a lot. There's a lot you can do in 3 turns. 2 Jurassic Worlds, 2 Fossil Digs, and this is how I'll go fishing for dinosaur monsters. Level tuning, and this is the card. Reduces all face of level monsters by one star till the end phase. So this is how I'm going to single summon to bring out Jurac Veto. 2 Fissures and a Dark Hole. And I probably would get some Smashing Grounds, but you know, Fissure's always a reliable card to use. And if someone has, you know, Smashing Grounds, I would be glad to trade. Lightning Vortex, staple. MST, staple. Dying Chundre, well, I don't know if it's stable for everyone's deck, but it's stable for my decks. I always have to have at least one of those cards. Swords and Monster Reborn. Again, for my 2 decks, staples, always staple. If I make a deck, there are some cards that always have to go in it. Dying Chundre and Monster Reborn just like some of them cards. Okay, now onto the traps. 2 Fossil Excavations. Very useful card. Alright, discard 1 card from your hand, and that could actually, and you can special 1 card from your graveyard. So if I had a card like Ultimate Tyranno, I could just discard him and bring him back from the graveyard, but he will lose his effect. But basically, it's still a pretty good card to use anyways. Survival Instincts. Remove dinosaur cards from play, making gain life points times 500. Sakuretsu and Mirror Force. And this is the common Mirror Force. If you get the Merrick Structure decks, you can get that for cheap. Trap Hole, Eternal Tribute. Nightmare Reel and Shell Spell for continuous, you know, monster stalling. Spell Shield, Trap Stun. Trap Stun, stable for most of my decks, and Spell Shields usually stable, but I find Mastery better for my Cyber Dragon deck. Major and Racky Break. Alright, if anyone knows what Miniature does, when my monster gets destroyed, I can destroy one of my opponent monsters, or any monster on the field for that matter. Emblem of Contrast is another deck you get in the Merrick Structure deck. When your opponent attacks, it's kind of like it does what Heavy Storm does. It destroys all spells and trap on the field. So that could be really useful later on. So if anyone has any better idea how to use this, go ahead and comment. But it's not going to be pretty hard to change my mind, because I really do see this as a really great deck. For my local tournament, though, I do find I use my Cyber Dragon decks because the simplicity of it, just to bring in all the big monsters easier. But if you guys think this is a better deck, go ahead and comment. Okay, my next deck project, I am going to tackle a dragon deck next, but it's not ready yet, so I'm not going to show a video of it. But when it is, I'll show it. It's going to be another synchro deck kind of like this, so stay tuned, guys.